As we should know by now, the year of the Beefalo is out and ready to roll, folks. We have already covered the event and its beautiful beefs. But what about us, everyone? How are we looking during this event? Well, very Victorian if you've happened to pick up these returning survivor skins. However, a nice set of item skins has also been dropped, and that's what we are here for today. Well, mostly that is. Because Sneaky Guy Clay has also been a good guy and has offered us some login bonuses to boot. And first being the festive saddle skin here to ring in the new year. And it is a vibrant one, folks. Almost too vibrant, maybe. But I really think it's just because we're not used to seeing such fine, striking colors in this game. Still, it sure is nice. As is this, the lovely chest. It is another login bonus to help us lonely people celebrate Valentine's Day early by reminding us that Valentine's Day is even a dang thing. But who needs love when you've got a chest in the shape of a heart? I also just kind of love how it's literally called the lovely chest. I mean, is that really the best we can do here? But thanks though. Looks different, and that's good. But here's where that sneaking comes into play, folks. Over on Clay's reward page, all sorts of past Twitch drops and such can be unlocked via Clay points. But two in particular are on our radars here today. The Clucky Slippers and the Cherub Heart. Oh, and don't fret. A link to the rewards page will be provided. But yes, the Cherub's Heart. I don't know when or if it was ever available to get in-game prior to this year, but I suppose it is now via the rewards page. So if you want another Telltale Heart skin, then go for it. But yes, these Clucky Slippers. What's their deal? Well, again, no idea when they first came into play before today, if at all really, but I do know that they are not a reskinning, folks. They are a wardrobe item in need of equipping on our feet as seen here. But cluck cluck, mother cluckers. And another O, just in case you don't go looking yourself. Clay has also added 2 new vignettes to, aka loading screens for you uncultured swines out there. But jokes aside, I love me some loading screens, so I'm all about it. But yes, everyone, it's time to fire through a potential set of 73 plus total skin items. Oof, that's an insane amount. But don't worry, all the new stuff is going to be first. So let's get to it. And I hope you don't mind the showcases being a bit different today, cause yes, there's just too many skins to get to. So you're gonna expect some side-by-side action here. Starting with the new bee box skin, the Bee Basket. It certainly stands alone compared to the others, and heck, it literally stands off the ground to begin with, everyone. So ooey, gooey, sticky stuff coming right up. Oh, but the mush lamp post, folks. Metallic-y, purpley, viney. Oddly though, it's called a mush lamp post when it's actually a glow cap skin and not a mush lamp skin. So there's that. However, it is a beautiful skin nonetheless, for sure. It is totally different from the others too, due to its metal finishes, which is quite neat. But light it up. Oh right, a long time ago in a DST that had a gorge event or something, we got fanciful versions of our axes and shovels, but nothing for our pickaxes. But today, that changes, folks, and the fanciful pickaxe is ours to keep. So thanks, Clay. It's time to smash, fancy style. Oh, a Victorian salt box, you say? Say no more. Look, everyone, a salt box that is actually a box. And I gotta say, talk about a striking difference between the skins, am I right? It's cool, I guess. Now, if only I use salt boxes more, because my gosh, salt boxes are bloody amazing. And so is this, the feather trimmed hat, folks. It is a feather hat skin, if you couldn't guess, but like one that is not egregious, while still being a bit much, if you know what I mean. But it's a good much. Colorful, different, fine looking, and actually useful. Very, very nice. And in keeping with the purple theme here, next comes the Victorian Eyebrow. Dudes, fancy purpley eyeballs? I'm totally in. However, I'm not entirely sure if the skin wins overall when compared to the others, but it certainly makes a statement. Ah yes, the Victorian meat rack, aka the new drying rack skin. I'll take it, and I find it better than the last drying rack skin we got. However, there are just some skins in this game that I simply cannot part with. The OG drying rack being one of them. I really don't know what it is. Probably nostalgia. But hey, whatever dries your meat, I suppose. But here comes a set of wooden fence / gate skins, like the wrought iron fence here. It, combined with the wrought iron gate here, are again, wooden fence and gate skins that look like they could both belong in the game and not at the same time, if I'm honest. And perhaps the same could go for these antique bronze fences as well. Them, combined with their bronze gates, match and fit a bit better all around, I believe. But it's kind of hard to like them when you know that these are like wood fences. However, finally, we have also got the combination of the antique brass fence and its antique brass gate too. And only now, I just realized that 2 of the 3 combinations use the word antique as a descriptor, and now I'm questioning why the 3rd one doesn't. But hey, whatever. So enough with the nonsense. On to some proper walls then. Like the moonlit Victorian walls here. AKA moonstone walls, everyone. I like them. They are most certainly not as blue as they advertise to be, but I like their shine, and shine is good. I also like random swirlies, and the new Victorian Thule site walls are chock full of random swirlies, so I'm all about them. Oh, and I suppose the patterns are nice too, but swirlies, everyone. Swirlies are what matters most. But our final new skin of the day, folks, the Victorian stone walls here. We've got shine, we've got swirls, and now we've got moss. The perfect trifecta achieved, I'd say. So good stuff. Hold up, Beard. How could we be done with new skins and still have all this time left in the video? Well, because I want to blast through the Victorian character skins, everyone. Why? Because I wasn't making YouTube content when these first came out. That's why. So then, I've never actually shown them off. So Wickfrid, thanks for starting this out right. Then of course, we've got Maxwell all fancied up while still not really looking too pleased about anything, and certainly sounding like it too. Weber has seemingly lost a tooth, folks, so if anyone happens to find it, could you be so kind to give it back to them? They don't bite, I promise. Wendy's morning gown has always been a good one, coupled with the morning veil beekeeper hat that dropped with her pot figure. So keep that in mind. Oh gosh, I forgot how awful Wes looks with his chimney sweep getup, and it's bloody amazing because of it. Singed hair, dirty face, raggedy clothes, the whole shebang. Good stuff. Probably one of his best. But yes, the crazy crow lady, Wickerbottom. Always a highlight of mine for sure. But watch yourself around her though, cause she ain't take no crap from anyone. Well, except maybe the birds. Oh goodness me, Street Orphan Willow. Forgot about this one. You know, I would want to send my best to her and wish for her and all the other orphans to find a home. But knowing that Willow willfully burned down her own dang orphanage and literally killed at least 2 people, I'm gonna stay away from her for a little while. So moving on to Wilson here. A failed scientist, still trying his best to look and feel the part, I suppose. But no worries, Wilson. You will be getting a rework soon. And we will see what you got up your sleeve when that day comes. But put 'em up, suckers. Put 'em up. If you're feeling lucky, then get into the ring with none other than the Pugilist Wolfgang, why don't ya? Good luck. Or, you know, you could just go out in the woods with the potentially insane axe murderer in Woody, and either one sounds like a good fun time, actually, so you decide. But prepare to dive in either way, right? I mean, you're in the constant anyways, so you're dead already. At least WX can also escape the land for a little while and just explore the deep, dark depths of the ocean by himself with this getup. And lastly, Winona's blacksmith garm. Simple, yet very effective. I like it. You just can't beat her Voxola skin, though, even after all these years. But to finish off today, folks, let's fire through the old but potentially actually new item skin, shall we? If you're feeling hungry, why not have yourself a ham bat pot roast bat? Then, when you're done eating the meat that you just used to murder everything, you could just whip up some more with a lovely looking crock pot here. And if you're in need of saving some of that food, then look no further than the Victorian icebox. Absolutely lovely and one of my favorites. But throw in a Victorian hearth for some warmth or even cooking purposes, and you've got yourself a great start to a great base. Good stuff. But if you need to skedaddle for whatever reason, then do yourself a favor and equip a goat's head walking cane. Speed is key, but the sparkles that this thing emits are all that matter. And if you're already out of base for Pete's sake, maybe for work, then use a fanciful axe perhaps. You know, the thing we mentioned earlier. And finally, might as well toss in a fancy shovel too, right? Very nice. Get to digging. But there you have it, everyone. A showcase of a crap ton of Victorian skins released for the year of the Beefalo event. Even some of the older ones to boot. There is a lot. Like a lot. So I hope you do get the ones you desire. Thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Enjoy the festivities and all the new do's. And I'll see ya in the next one. Bye-bye.